there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct?
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct?
Alright guys, today's hearing might just feature one of the most clueless sovereign citizens we've ever covered. I mean seriously, this man walked into court and didn't even realize he was the defendant. How does that even happen? It's like watching someone show up to a test without knowing they're the one being graded. Let me know in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confused do you think this guy is? I'll drop my own rating at the end. Spoiler, it's definitely over 10. Now, in all fairness, there might be something deeper going on mentally, so I'm going to keep things respectful here. Still, this hearing is something else, and you have to see it to believe it.
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case. Mr. Walker, you failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
Say for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear. And on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver. And the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right, can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There's
Yep.
no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
Well, now, do you guys see why I had to question whether this man even understands what's happening? I genuinely try to avoid making assumptions about someone's mental state, but this situation is hard to watch. He was offered a free public defender, turned it down, and now he's moments away from signing paperwork to represent himself, and then, his first question is, am I the defendant? Seriously? How does that even happen? Someone please explain this in the comments, because I can't tell if this is part of some confused legal strategy or if he truly has no idea what's going on. You don't have to be a legal expert to know your own role in a courtroom, especially when you're the one in custody. If this is all part of a sovereign citizen routine, it's easily one of the worst executions I've ever seen. Let me know what you think. Is this just an act gone wrong or a total lack of awareness? Let's jump back in and see what happens next.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
the state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one, one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game?
in front of me on.
I'm asking a question.
At this point, the court really needs to let this man get his questions out, because what's coming next is honestly something else. He's asking things like, am I incarcerated right now? And are you the judge? Yes, those are his real questions. It's moments like these that leave you wondering, does he actually believe what he's saying, or is this a performance? Personally, I'm starting to think this might be part of a larger strategy. You see, there's a legal argument called ineffective assistance of counsel, where a defendant might later claim they didn't understand their rights or charges in order to appeal a verdict. So maybe, just maybe, this is all part of a plan to appear confused now so he can challenge the outcome later. But honestly, it's hard to tell. Is this all an act, or is he truly lost in the process? Let me know what you think in the comments.
October.
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You've got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like you failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is 6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused. Thank you.
This guy's not getting out anytime soon, and the worst part? He actually turned down free legal help. Whether it's pride or just plain confusion, refusing counsel when you're facing serious charges is a terrible move. Sovereign citizens often reject the court's authority, but ignoring legal basics won't stop the law from moving forward. This man didn't even ask for standby counsel and clearly has no clue what's happening in his own case. I feel for him a bit, maybe he's overwhelmed. But at the same time, refusing help and clinging to legal myths only hurts him. Let me know in the comments, is he confused or just too far gone? And as always, like and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.